On the other hand, there is the question, again, the speaker alluded to it, on how to deal with journalists or individuals who use the media in irresponsible ways or in misreporting. Although, like I said, some of it is not mere benign misreporting, it's malicious and deliberate. And that's where the police come in. That's the concern about laws like causing fear and panic, and recently false news, publication of false news. And I think that the speaker is right in the fact that we could use other means to sanction. There's not only one way to sanction. He himself alluded to the fact that he has used the court, civil libel,
right,
to get justice when he felt defamed. And I think that's important to focus on. For example, in the Bobby Ansah case that you showed, I struggle to see why the police should come into this at all. He has libeled or defamed the first, or allegedly libeled or defamed the first lady and the second lady, and they are entitled to defend their reputations. It's very important, okay? However, they ought to defend it through other means by the police. This is not treason. This is not treasonable. This is not causing fear and panic. It may be false news, but is the police going to be going around looking for false news that is published in our newspapers, in broadcast? That's not their job. So this particular issue should have been brought to the attention and reported to the Media Commissioner. And again, the speaker talked about the Media Commission as a root, and it's true that the Media Commission doesn't have teeth, but I'll let them defend themselves since Mr. Sapong is here. But that's
a very regular accusation they suffer.
Yes,
yeah.
It should be reported. I would say that's a typical occasion in which it should have been reported to the Media Commission, one. And or else it could have been a subject of civil libel, not bringing in the police. Because when you bring in the police, in a democracy where free speech is important, what it does is it does have a chilling effect. It doesn't matter that you have a case. It doesn't matter that the speech was false. It has a chilling effect on the robust environment you want to create for the media to sometimes to take on the powerful and the power elite, to say things that may be uncomfortable for us. In fact, to even sometimes in doing that make errors, not deliberately, but in the course of reporting, errors can happen. That's why there's, one of the measures is whether there's malice. If there's no malice, then you know that it has to be forgiven, especially if the journalists retract what they're saying and offer an apology, then in a democratic dispensation is deemed as sufficient.